Hello, and welcome back for part 8 of This is Total War with Arkhan the Black. And first of all, I'm sorry for the audio issues last time. I didn't realize until basically I finished recording that the microphone wasn't being picked up properly. Which is too bad because there were quite a few battles I got through in the last part. I guess I'll just very briefly go over what happened. So, I fought a series of battles here, culminating in capturing Lashiek and finally wiping out the Knights of the Flame. So I fought against an army from Setra that had come down, an army from another mounted yeoman army, and then an army of men-at-arms from the Knights of Origo, who'd come all the way down here to attack me. Fortunately, none of those armies were very strong, and I did lose a couple of units. I lost 2 units of Crypt Ghouls on Arkhan, but we have obviously stronger infantry available in the form of the Tomb Guard, and they're honestly an expendable unit, so even though I can't recruit more of them currently, it's not a big loss at all. I also lifted the siege on Jaluk Oasis from the Rakaf dynasty, so they'd sent a stack of mostly just skeletons, a few archers down, and I broke the siege, defeated that army. So looking at kind of the big picture here, there's the... yeah, I guess I'll start from the west coast. So Khemri owns this settlement. It'd be easier to do this from the diplomacy. Right. So Khemri's over here, at war with me plus the Bretonnians, and over the end turn he actually had an army wiped out trying to lay siege to Al-Haik. So you can see Khemri's pretty weak. We're a lot stronger than these enemies now, actually all these enemies. They've been fighting each other, which helps a lot. Then, right, so there's the Knights of Origo on the island. They just recruit men-at-arms, not very dangerous. There's Al-Haik and the Thegan's Errantry faction, who are more dangerous because they actually have a higher tier settlement here. They can recruit some knights. We haven't had a fight against them yet, but they're obviously like on the path to conquering around the coast this way. Then down here, there's this Tomb King faction, the Rakaf dynasty. They have these 3 territories. They're not particularly strong. They have a tier 4 settlement in the Black Tower of Arkhan, but they haven't shown any high tier units yet, at least not that I've seen. And then finally on the south side we have the Sudenburg faction, so they have this territory plus these 2. And I think on the east side they're actually bordering Clan Moors, which are one of the major Skaven factions that have conquered this territory. At least that's what I'm inferring from the fact they're at war with them. So we haven't fought a battle against them either. They do have an army down here that I'm keeping an eye on that I imagine is going to be coming out to attack us. So that's where things stand right now, and I have 3 full stacks. I have my strongest army with the double casket and the most experienced archers, most experienced lord, yeah, rank 23, 24 on my main 2 characters. Then I have Arkhan's army that has archers and only 1 casket of souls, but has some stronger infantry in these tomb guards, who I'm trying to get leveled up. And then finally I have the army I just recruited, which has a bunch of chariots, but is mostly just melee infantry. So now I've basically secured this province, and ignoring possible attacks over the sea that I'm not going to worry about in the short term, I think I'm in a good position to push on this front, try and capture these territories, and at least hold territory here, even if I'm not making gains. So Arkhan's coming back down this way. See how far he can reach. Looks like I can't quite get him to Vulture Mountain. No. Just check on whether I have other units to pick up. No, not quite. Yeah, could do with increasing capacity for archers even more, but I'm not going to be able to do that now. So I think Arkhan and my 3rd army will be based in this area, Want to try and hold Eye of the Panther. Ideally get up to take Martek, which sort of blocks off any entrance down into this valley from the north. This army, I'm confident, can handle itself. I do need to scout with heroes to make sure I don't get ganged up on by multiple armies over the end turn. But yeah, I think I'm not going to have any problem at all pushing up north here. Alright, so that's a kind of a summary of where things are at. I do want to check on heroes here. Okay, so I don't have... Yeah, I don't have any extra recruit slots right now. I think I have a Tomb Prince who's injured and coming back. Yes, that's right. So I'll start by moving my heroes, see if I get any intel on enemy movements. Yeah, they're building up military presence again, which is not very surprising. But they don't have troops here. Okay, that's good. They've been fighting back and forth this way, which is why this faction's so weak. Doesn't look like they'll be coming for me anytime soon. Right, and this army here, 15 units. Doesn't look like they've got anything else coming in just yet. Okay, so we're not going to be attacked imminently, it seems, at least from this side. I think I want to have these armies meet up and transfer a couple of units over to Arkhan's army. My plan is to just have Arkhan's army be as strong as it can here, so I'm looking to take out a few of the basic skeleton units, like these two that don't have experience. I think I'll just put them in for the chariot archers. They're the strongest units here. Leave this as like a melee reserve force that could, you know, do fine as like a garrison or coming in to support an attack, but probably not taking too many battles on their own. Okay. Yes, that unfortunately does limit Arkhan's movement a lot. Yes, and I'm holding on to these skill points until I get to rank 10, which will be very soon, because he basically unlocks a bunch of different abilities at rank 10, and I want to have access to multiple of them, so I've saved up a couple of skill points.
Immortality and power.
And he can head this way too, I think. Okay, so over here,
open the casket of souls.
Just have this Tomb Prince scout for enemy armies.
This way.
It's this army.
Do you take me
Yeah, so they do have some knights, but it's only 6 units.
Your prince. Make way.
I'm...
My great works.
Yeah. I'm not seeing any strong troop presences here at all. They don't have any soldiers there. Ah, there's a new lord here who's raising another army. Okay. I guess that's somewhat useful to know about.
Arise and move.
So one issue with this province is, unfortunately, do have some public order issues. I don't want to slow this army down though, so I'm going to move out and, if necessary, cut taxes temporarily to maintain public order. I have +5 public order coming in now from the commandment, which is good. Yeah, so I think this will actually still be stable even if I move out. Let's grab this level up. Alright, I think it's time to go for a couple of these resistances. Causing terror is kind of marginally useful. This Lich Priest is effectively at full strength in terms of his magic. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I think I'll stay within my own territory, march up here and just go into ambush stance. I think that's most conservative. Don't give enemies any warning of where I'll be, and then next turn I'll come capture Copher. Okay, unassigned skill points. Yeah, that's on Arkhan, and as I already said, I'm just saving those, so no problem. Damaged building. Yeah, because I want to wait a turn before repairing this. It doesn't cost much to repair, but I think this would actually mean I wouldn't be able to start the settlement upgrade in Lashiek next turn, which I want to do. So also I don't have an army here just yet. It's possible. No, I don't think it's likely there'll be troops able to attack it, but I've learnt my lesson once when this got attacked kind of unexpectedly, and I did have it sacked. So let's just hold off on repairing it. I can have Arkhan's army stationed here, and my third army stationed either here or here. I think that's a really good sort of safe setup to hold these territories. Okay, so that looks like everything. Yeah, I have a free building slot here that I've talked about a little in the past, and I think I'll just leave it empty for now. I don't. Yeah, I always have a gold shortage. 6 more turns until I can do this incantation again, which I really want to do. So also saving up gold for that. But right, I'll have enough money for this if I don't spend any gold here. So that looks like something to work towards. And nothing I need to build that way. And just double check I haven't encountered any new factions to declare war on. Nope. Have made this list a little shorter. Wiped out 3 factions now. So I think this campaign's coming along reasonably well. One thing I would say is the enemies we're fighting now, none of them are that strong. Like, they're fighting each other, which makes them weaker. Most of them have quite low tier armies still. Okay, so another Kemrian army laid siege to Al-Haik. I think that's very good for me because there's no one defending their actual settlement in the south, so should be able to take that no problem. So they're going to try and break the siege, which they did. Well, so I'm going to wipe out Cetra's faction on the next turn then, I think, unless they have another army somewhere. Okay, and their hero here assaulted my garrison, but that really doesn't matter at all. Okay, and my second Tomb Prince is back from being injured.
Their legions are formidable.
Yeah, so we're going to attack, capture this.
There is no other king.
Before I do that though, it's probably worth just having a quick check of enemy troop movements. They're still stationed here. I like that they're not being more aggressive.
My great works unfinished.
Want to get a
Walk,
just a sense of what they've got this way. They've got a full stack here. And building wise, okay, so they can recruit Tomb Scorpions and all of the barracks units. Okay. Yeah, this Necrotech's just kind of patrolling between here, covering the southern approach. They are building up. Yeah, they've got more troops somewhere else though. Let's have my Tomb Prince do some scouting. Now, one of these guys... Yeah, so this guy, I think this is the best Tomb Prince trait, or one of them at least, so I'm planning to have this guy around long term in the campaign. So it would be nice to have him join an army and get some more experience. And I don't think I need another character purely for scouting, which is what all my other heroes are doing at the moment. So with that in mind, maybe have him head south and join Arkhan's army?
I command movement.
Yep. And here's this hero. Let's just check what they've got going here. So yeah, these are our other troops. So spotting these 2 sets of troops basically tells me there's no army here, which is good because it means they basically can't attack me, as I suspected. So yeah, 9 units here, 20 units there.
I hate them. My servants.
And yeah, they've got some high experience Tomb Guard, and they have tier 3 Skull Repository, so they could have a unit of Screaming Skull Catapults, and the Chariots, and Ushabti. Okay. Yeah. It's good just to keep an eye on. I'll have this guy scout up to the north. I know that I know the faction that owns this territory. It's the Chevaliers de Lyonesse. We can see that on the diplomacy menu, so I'm not at risk of discovering anyone new.
Track and trap.
Oops.
Ready.
Yeah. So she has 1, 2, 3, basically. I'm not going to be trying to take these territories super quickly because that'll put me in contact with yet another round of enemies. So the approach from here on in the campaign essentially is like a systematic one of wiping out the weakest enemies I'm fighting at any given time, while putting myself in contact with as few other people as possible. Now, oh yeah, that's interesting. So, Sudenberg are down to 2 settlements, and we can infer from this that they lost this territory here, which I believe is a minor settlement. Oh no. Actually, yeah, I think it is. But they lost this to the Skaven. So Clan Moors, like, compared to all the factions I'm in contact with now, Clan Moors is way scarier. Just, they probably have, or they could have, 10 plus settlements at this point. So that's someone I don't want to meet soon, basically, because I don't want to be in a situation where I'm their main enemy and they're just sending a lot of strong armies against me. But it's good to keep track of what they're doing down here. Yeah, not much to say otherwise. There are still some troops from Khemri, but it's not going to be a strong army, and I don't really need to worry about it.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Might actually find it here. Okay, so there's 2 Bretonnian armies.
Animus! Advance! Move!
Yeah, I don't see any army from Khemri. I should keep an eye on this stack. This is just going to be men-at-arms, but I imagine they'll be, once they've finished recruiting, they'll be sending troops down here.
We must rebuild our strength.
But I'm confident that I'm in a position to go grab Copher. Won't completely wipe out Khemri, since there seems to be another army somewhere, but it's going to be easy to capture. Oh, they do does have some troops here. Okay. Well,
Your king demands.
force that army out the way.
You disobey.
And that's just the Tomb King, right? Yeah. I don't want to chase after this guy. Well, I can't anyway now because I'm inside the zone of control of the settlement. I think this is a safe order resolve. We're going to replenish over the end turn. Yeah. I probably will start auto reserving battles a little bit more just when the balance of power is really strongly in my favor. Like, yes, I wouldn't have taken this many casualties on my units, but
Occupy it in mind.
Since I'm occupying it, I'll be able to get the replenishment. Yeah, heal back up to full for next turn. And I didn't encounter any new factions. That is great.
Not my king's decree.
These dwarf pirates just hanging out, but they're not going to do anything.
Do not betray your king.
So, what are we looking at here? Oh, we've got a special port. That's nice. And it actually makes money, unlike all the other normal Tomb King ports. Alright, I like that. Then we've also got public order building. Sure. Yeah, I think I'll keep both of these for the moment. There's another resource here, spices. Yeah. So most of the resources for me in this game, they're not useful for trading, and they don't make money, but they are useful for unlocking artifacts created through the mortuary cult. So I'll eventually put in, the resource buildings in here, like the pottery, the spices, but it's not a priority at this stage.
I am my father's son. All shall
So I can get all the way to Jalik Oasis, but I'd rather just station him in Vulture Mountain, I think. Or maybe I have the Panther. Yeah,
Tomb King.
I'll stick this guy in Vulture Mountain. There's no problem with force marching. Actually, ending the turn in force march stance is actually, yeah, it has the chance of giving a trait. I can't remember what it's called. It might be called strict, that gives you a small boost, like permanent boost to campaign movement rate. So that's actually good to have. So if you're not recruiting and you're not going to be attacked, ending the turn in force march until you get that trait's not a bad idea. Let's just march Arkhan up to Eye of the Panther. Stabilize public order here, which is great. Get to upgrade Lashiek. Sure. So from next turn, public order is actually going to start to increase. Why do I have -1 from characters? Oh, it's because of this guy.
I cannot.
Oh, so this guy, when he's in my territory, he actually reduces public order. Interesting. Well, he's not going to last much longer because there's very little left of this faction. I think that's more or less it for the turn, but I'll grab my level ups. Yeah, so I was working towards Renowned and Feared. So I'll grab last point of this, boost income from post-battle loot. There's this line I haven't touched at all, but it just makes the Tomb King a better fighter, which, because he's got his War Sphinx mount, he's already very strong. So I will like go along that line soon enough, but I'd rather just pick up the other boosts first. And yeah, I'm deliberately not getting immortality for this Lich Priest. I'm being kind of stingy here because he is a powerful spellcaster, but this trait is not good. I'd much rather have someone with knowledgeable or another kind of a more significant benefit than this. So longer term, I'm planning to retire this guy. So I'll stick a point to just missile resistance. Don't need to worry about corruption. Already have a ton of replenishment for this army, and I'm not planning to move them out of the army, so these other boosts down here aren't important, and I don't like either of these other two spells, so pick them up later. Alright, and this is just, yeah, Arkhan again, not using those points, damage building. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to fix it still. Nah. Looks like that's it.
My master will return.
It's annoying that you take attrition from walking up and down here. It's not very much though. Like, it's no big deal. So getting this to tier 4 is the next priority, which I should be able to do fairly soon. I guess. Just now contemplating cancelling this, but no, it's fine. I don't need tier 4 so urgently that I'd rather still just get the minor settlements built up. It gives us more boost to growth, income, research rate, sure. Quick check of diplomacy. Yep, nothing new. Next turn. I'm over halfway to being able to afford a another army slot. Ooh, okay. Well, my scouts missed that army. Although I'm not too concerned about this, but I maybe should have been more careful. Yeah, so I guess this is a reason not to auto-resolve that fight. It's gonna still be fine though. So this is a stack of just base infantry. Only their tomb kings are scary here.
For the Creator God.
They don't have any missile weapons. They only have carrion that are mobile, so chariot should be very effective. And this really will wipe Khemri out. Yeah, so they're the attackers. They have to come to us. Unfortunately, don't have any good raised terrain to set up around. I'm tempted to... Yeah, I think I'll sort of deploy over in this corner, try and drag their advance out. So I'm fighting them piecemeal. I also have these garrison troops, which are... They just haven't built up enough in numbers yet to be useful at all, but it's a small amount of extra fodder, I suppose. I guess I'll just stick the garrison units on this flank. Move them around when the battle starts. So yeah, Tomb Scorpion, Tomb King on his mount. Keep the ghouls back here. And then my chariots can go harass as they're coming in. Try and just stall their advance, like shoot at them, annoy them a bit. Yeah, I think I have to... Alright, you know what, let's shoot the carrion instead. Yeah, that makes sense. Carrion shouldn't be too dangerous. I think the only thing I have to watch out for is them going after my archers. Might just stick the Tomb King in the back rank for the moment because of that. Oh, shot down a carrion, not bad. I think this is a good battle to actually get down some offensive magic. There's nice big clumps of skeletons, he'll be vulnerable to the Skull Storm. So send my Lich Priest out to do that. He's on a horse, so there's not any issue with him getting caught by their infantry or something. Yeah, this clump of units here would be ideal for Skullstorm. That's pretty good. Actually, let's not... We don't need to shoot these Nekahara warriors. They'll get annihilated by our archers. Speaking of which, here come the carrion. Straight into the Tomb King. Good luck with that one. And the other carrion. Yeah, they don't stand a chance, do they? Alright, now archers, focus fire on Nekahara warriors because they don't have shields. We've got you Shabti turning up in our rear. Right, I forgot about that. Okay. I'm gonna have to take some time off to deal with that. Alright, a few too many troops coming around this flank as well. Yeah, it's okay if the garrison gets wiped out, as I've mentioned before. We're doing totally fine here. Yeah, Tomb King really isn't taking very much damage. This looks like another good Skull Storm. Alright, wiped out the Shabti, that's good. Try to avoid that unit taking too much damage. These chariots are still fine. Should be able to get down another Skull Storm. I think another one over here will be good. Garrison units have lasted longer than I expected, actually. Yeah, Lich Priest has almost 200 kills with his magic. Good. And this poor skeleton unit's just being dragged around, and their other Tomb King is not even going to get into a fight. Lost a few of those chariots, it's a bit careless. They should be able to still fully replenish over the N10 though. You do want to really be cycle charging with the chariots, like make use of the charge bonus. It's just easy to kind of miss-micro that. Yeah, Tomb King and Tomb Scorpion, plus just concentrated artillery and magic fire, completely devastated all the units they were fighting. I don't think there's much to go here at all. Maybe just shoot at this unit of spearmen to make it crumble. So it took a bit of damage here, nothing too bad. Bring this unit back now. Used all their ammo and did their job. Units been wiped out. Okay, yeah, that's just garrison units. Doesn't matter at all. Yeah, these skeletons are disintegrating. The Tomb King's done a lot of damage to us, but I'm just waiting for him to disintegrate now. See if I can get another. I might not have time to do this, but it'd be great to get this ability down, try and heal some of my damaged units.
Bring my chariot. Sacrifice them.
Oh, there's a bunch of our own skeletons that are just not flying. Whoops. It's alright though.
My way.
Yeah, I don't think I need my infantry in here now. They'll just end up taking unnecessary damage when the guy's curse goes off, which I think is when he's below 50% HP, I want to say. Ah, okay. Looks like it hit some of these units anyway, but not to worry. He is done for. Enemy lords wounded. Great. So there's just this last Tomb King. Alright, let's hold off shooting him. The longer he's alive, the more time I have to do a little extra healing. I suspect I can fully heal all this damage over the end turn. 70... Yeah, this unit's taken a ton of damage, but actually quite a few entities have... Like, they're still almost half strength for entities. I think they fully heal.
Forward! Just fight!
Oh no! Might not have time to get the heal in. Doesn't matter.
Yes!
There we go. This army is definitely very effective against light infantry or lightly armoured infantry. It would be a bit harder against heavy infantry, although even against the dwarves, like the Casket of Souls is so strong, but our archers start to struggle with heavy armour. Yep, just want more money here, I think. Faction destroyed Khemri. Alright. Okay, so there's a full stack heading out this way that we could do with keeping an eye on. Thegan's errantry. Have some armies here. We just encountered this guy. I don't care so much about being at war with these factions, and maybe we haven't. You can just see them on the map. No, apparently we haven't. Yeah, back up to full strength. Oh, okay. 4 skeletons short in this unit. Ah, I didn't get the last chariot back either. Alright, but it's no problem.
Open the Casket of Souls! Move!
Yeah, so I want this guy to stay in this region, or this area, and keep an eye on things. I think we're actually going to be able to come take Martek with Arkhan if I want to. So maybe just head to Eye of the Panther for now.
I have arrived.
Yeah, gonna mostly heal up over one turn. Let the second Tomb Prince come round. Do I have any buildings finished? No. Do get another level up here though.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Yep, so now we get to pick up Renowned and Feared. Yeah, those are all kind of minor boosts, but worth having. Can now recruit units at Silver Tier. I think there's actually yeah, I think there's a mistake with this ability. I think this is actually, it says recruit rank +1 for all units. I think it's actually +3. Because I have one from Atenmi and I have this, and both of them together are giving like silver chevron recruitment, so that's 4, right? 4 chevrons. So yeah, I think that ability is a little better than it looked on the paper. Alright, now I have to decide how aggressive I want to be here and which settlement I want to go hit. Let's maybe start by...
The greatest artist.
They still have their army there, I can see from the military presence, so I don't need to go keep an eye on them. I do want to see what this army does though. So I'll leave him here.
My faith in you wanes.
I'm assuming... Let's get close enough to see what's in the army. I'm assuming it's nothing particularly strong.
Do not betray your king.
Alright, they got chariots, got catapults. Yeah, okay, this is looking a bit more powerful than those mass infantry armies at least.
Priest king of greatest.
Could just stick this army in Jaluka Oasis, of course. I don't have to leave it here. I've already got, yeah, I've already got plenty of public order now. Sure. Yeah, why don't I do that? This has walls as well, so
Prepare the crypt.
they're going to probably just going to be dissuaded from attacking at all.
And power. Sands of time.
I don't need to stick around here at Arkhan either, actually. Just trying to decide how the campaign up here in the north might end up going. I think this... I don't need more intel out to the east now. I was studying that way, but I'm thinking I'd actually like to just track troop movements back in this area. Make sure I don't lose track of another army. I think we'll have Arkhan head up here and then just go into beneath the sand stance. So I still get more replenishment. And apparently I misclicked and he doesn't have enough movement for it now. Okay. It's unfortunate. In that case, I'll go a bit further and use ambush stance. I'm pretty sure there aren't troops here. Just check from the menu. Yeah, Thegan's infantry have very little left. And there's already 2 armies accounted for. I'm not sure they have enough troops to really call them armies, but yeah.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never!
So it's looking like Martek's the next target. And
Rises from the sands.
let's just have this guy march out in this kind of direction and go into ambush stance.
Tomb king of Nehekara.
Can just choose which direction to put him in next turn. Thanks to the public order building, I'm barely losing public order here. So no need to hang around at the settlement. Okay, all looking good. More skill points, yeah, just waiting on level 10, and it can stop giving me this message. Damaged building, oh yeah, right. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and repair this. I have the growth surplus to get this up to tier 2. I can also tax this province again. Little extra gold. Taxes on everywhere else, yeah.
I doubt his attention.
Ah, have a necrotech who leveled up. Okay. So
I have my suspicions.
he gets chariot at level 10, and he gets rank 3 of increased mobility at level 10, and I really want both those skills. So yeah, let's play the same game as with Arkhan and just hang on to the skill point. Don't need to move this guy anywhere else.
Where next?
We're up to 9th in the world in terms of strength rank. That's pretty solid. Yeah, after a slow start, I'm thinking expanding and wiping out as many of these next set of enemies as possible would be really great for just giving complete control over provinces. I don't need to defend anymore. And alright, so over the end turn I encounter another pirate faction. Remember to declare war on them next turn. But yeah, it'll give me a really good base of multiple major settlements that I can use to get up to tier 4, tier 5, start recruiting the very top tier Tomb King units. Oh, that army's heading north. Oh, but another one's coming down. Oh, looks like they had a battle here. I see. It's the same army. They must have just wiped out one of the Bretonnian armies. Yeah, so this is the sort of troop movement I was interested in keeping an eye on. And looks like they discovered my king in ambush stance, but that's fine. Raid Zandri. Yeah, I think this is too ambitious. That's the territory over here. And having a... No, I mean, this stuff's just too important to take out. I don't think I'll get over there in 7 turns. It's a nice bonus if I do, I suppose. Yeah, so before I forget, let's declare war on them.
Tribesmen, the gods might compel me to...
King of all I survey.
So they now have an army here. So this is now a bit too strong for Arkhan to attack on his own, I think. Let's check it out and see. Yeah, Arkhan doesn't have lightning strike. That's too many units.
Your prince.
So these guys here are raiding us. This is a situation where I need to be a little careful because I could obviously be attacked by quite a lot over the end turn. And these guys are allied with each other too, so they might try to... Well, I guess they probably won't try any kind of coordinated attack. They're also... Apart from this army, like, all this is just peasants. Men-at-arms. I suspect if I make this attack, this army will retreat, but I have enough movement to back off a bit myself afterwards, so I think I'm okay with doing this.
There is no challenge here.
Make absolutely sure there's not more troops around beforehand.
Have risen.
Yeah, he's not going to want to stand and fight when he's in raiding stance.
Fight to greatness.
Alright, so I'm liable to have 3 of these armies come at me at once.
I must keep my holy vow. No.
I think I can avoid that by simply
Obey me.
standing over here.
Nehekara reborn.
I could not move and go into raid ambush stance again, but they already figured that one out. So let's just retreat like this. So what I'm thinking is that I might be in range for them to attack with all their armies. So they might move all 3 or 4 of their armies right around here and then launch the attack. But I can actually retreat from this position. And they're not going to have enough movement to initiate another attack afterwards. So this might work well in terms of leaving some of their armies stranded. Because this guy has lightning strike, and this is exactly why he's the one coming up the coast and trying to actually be offensive here. Like, he can easily take this out, no problem at all. Not this turn because I was too far away, but with lightning strike I can just fight these armies outside of settlement one at a time. And yeah, okay, they do have a slightly stronger garrison. They've got extra Grail Knights, but even so, we can deal with... Yeah, we can deal with this.
I am my father's son.
So we've got good vision of this area. Going to have advanced warning of any armies coming in.
The mountains call. This is forbidden.
Thinking about what to try and do with Arkhan and my 3rd army here. I don't feel like... Yeah, the army's still stationed there, I can see.
Fallen men.
They must have troops over this way fighting the Skaven, because they've definitely got more than just the 15 units here. There's probably a bit unnecessary to keep my
Arise
two
and
troops
move.
in this, the two armies in this vicinity. On the other hand, they're not really strong enough to be making an offensive push right now. So sticking here, building up the public order, I think is acceptable. I could have split my troops such that I had two armies up here, but this army's so strong, and this being the lightning strike army, kind of doesn't make sense to do that.
All shall fear.
Yeah, so Arkhan can actually reach and launch an attack here, but again, because he doesn't have lightning strike, that's just not a great idea. So I think I'll just stick him back in Eye of the Panther. Yeah, so he has Authoritarian, which is nice for the public order boost, but he doesn't have the Forced March trait, so let's see if I can pick that up. And there's... yeah, again, I haven't got any new recruitment buildings. Okay, settlement upgrade available. Yeah, this is good. Let's go for this. It's expensive and slower because of the disfavored climate, but that's alright. Don't have anything I need to build up here. Still looking good. I'll have this hero keep an eye on these armies, because this is kind of the strongest, or one of the stronger troop concentrations. I already have enough information on what's happening there. Ah, forgot this Tomb Prince. Sure, let's have him come up
This way.
so he can join Arkhan next turn. When Arkhan gets to rank 10, I'll actually be able to recruit more Lich Priests, which would be great. Okay, see what happens over the end turn here.
Ra smiles on me.
I think I've positioned this fine. We'll see. Might have a bit of a tough battle if they all come in and I can't retreat as far away as I'd like. I think it's fine though. The issue with fighting a ton of men-at-arms or a ton of like low quality units in general is many just running out of ammo. My archers and Casket of Souls are my top damage dealers after all. Alright, they're not interested in fighting me. Fair enough. Sadly for them, the converse isn't true.
I am critic proof.
So, yeah, still I can hit this first army and still have half my movement left. I think this is a turn where I come up and slaughter the Knights of Origo. Over here I did see the Bretonnians move an army south. Let's just
The greatest.
track their
army.
movements if I can. Oh, they're not moving very far.
You
Alright.
dishonor me.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind catching this army with Arkhan actually.
My master will return.
Might send him out and go to ambush stance again.
You are not him.
I could decide that later. Let's maybe just move my agents first. Army's still there, no problem.
Such a tiny hero.
Between this, yeah, I'm between like the defense here and the fact that they're involved in another war. I'm not concerned about Sudenburg sending more armies right now.
The lash. Move.
All right, don't know where
Moving.
this faction's army went, but it's somewhere up here. I think it probably force marched up to try and attack, retake Bel Aliad, if I had to guess. Yeah, you're fine staying there.
Advance.
Almost a full stack here.
I am a lord of Bretonia.
Can I see what's in this army if I get close? Guess not. Looks like it's at least some peasants though. But they do have this cavalry recruitment building, so I know they can get some
I
nice.
shall make him proud.
I guess one thing I have to be conscious of is that this army could come up here and launch an attack over the end turn, potentially, like, being allied to these guys, they would come in, or they'd be able to help one another. So what do they actually have here? 15, 13, and 20.
I must keep my holy vow. No! I will not blight my soul.
Maybe there's an argument for taking this first, but that's gonna be... Oh, it's not maybe that much tougher. And this is rank 5. Oh, wow. Ah. Oh, I just remembered something about this settlement. So... Okay, small tangent here. There's an event that happens a bit later in the game, maybe sometime in the next 30-40 turns, called Age of Discovery. And I believe everyone who controls a major port, which is a port like this, in a settlement that can, like a major settlement that can get up to tier 5, like this is a major port city. Anyone who controls one of these, when the Age of Discovery happens, comes into diplomatic contact with all the other people who have major ports. And that's actually very bad for me because of the total war restriction, meaning I have to go to war with all of them. So that's going to be many of the very strongest factions in the game, right? I'm not sure exactly when it triggers, but I think it's soon. So because of that, I actually really don't want this settlement, even though I could occupy it at tier 4 and it'd be so powerful. But I really don't want to be starting to fight like high elves, anyone coming over here. Maybe the settlement's so powerful it's worth it anyway. Alright, I can think about that.
Not my king's decree.
Let's kill some Bretonnians. I feel like being aggressive. I'm not scared of these armies at all. Let's just get to killing them. Yeah, so it doesn't like our odds, but boop. We get to see what's in these armies. And yeah, the only dangerous units are Grail Knights, and those are part of the garrison, so we can always lightning strike them out while we take these armies outside the city.
Arise, my legions! Rise!
Let's fight this manually and actually wipe this guy out. Right, chariots could be good for helping run him down. Cascade of Souls I don't want firing. Not effective against single targets, so they'll just end up damaging me. So I think the plan here is pretty simple. Just use the Tomb King and the Scorpion essentially to fight him, and bring in infantry if necessary, but we definitely want to actually catch him and wipe him out if at all possible.
We march!
Let him get closer so we can shoot him.
Animos! Power of the gods!
Where are you going, buddy?
Speed up! As
Alright, he's standing and fighting, which is, I think, a death sentence. Doing a bit of damage to my lord, but can easily just get the life back. Alright, he's gonna break soon. Let's just... yeah, there we go. Archers hold fire. Oh, don't let him get away. Done. Yeah. I didn't actually think it'd break so quickly. I guess he was taking a lot of damage. We might still kill him with the chariot archers.
So be it.
Don't have any magic that's good against single targets here.
Moving, sire.
Should just keep spamming spells to heal the Tomb King up.
Incantation of power.
We're gonna get him? It's really close. Come on, chariots. Nice, alright. Obviously, just one dude and not one of their actual armies, but still good to just get him out of there, I think.
The day of submit to your king.
And rank up.
Eternally loyal.
I think even though I have great replenishment, this is what I'll go for next. Sure.
Tomb King.
Okay, so next let's lightning
I must
strike
keep
this
my
army.
vow. No.
Submit to your king.
Yeah, this is the power of lightning strike. I mean, we could just auto resolve these fights, honestly. I'm not going to do it because I want to have enough strength to wipe them all out and take the settlement this turn.
Kara will be mine.
Yeah, lightning strike's just a super strong ability. I think it's good it's in the game, or at least it's good an ability like it's in the game. I wonder if they could have... yeah, it does feel overpowered when there's multiple enemy armies and you just get to ignore them, like I'm doing. I wonder if there's some way you could have an ability that, like, functionally does something similar but isn't as overpowered, like doesn't completely shut out enemy reinforcements or something. Oh well, shouldn't really be complaining. Not much to say about deployment here. We're just going to make an absolute mess of these peasants with missile and artillery fire, plus my Lord and his Sphinx. I'm only not auto-resolving because of having other battles to fight. Like, I don't think there's any danger here whatsoever. So the chariots up on this flank. You in the front. Maybe you can stick at the back. Yep. Yeah, just stay away from that lord. It's the only thing to watch for. These archers have... yeah, they have reasonable... well, they have some amount of armor piercing damage. I was thinking about that when they were shooting down the lord in the last battle. Go for some shots at these units in the middle. Go try and land a skull storm if I can. Let's have the chariots run right around the back. Maximize the chance of them responding. Yeah, there we go. Still want you back over this way, I think. Oop. Lich Priest got a bit too aggressive. Although him doing that might have caused them to clump up well for this spell. Ah, didn't quite put that in the right place. Yeah, not to worry. So here's their lord, who's after the Tomb Scorpion. Let's concentrate fire on, yep, some of these infantry units, perfect. Probably just concentrate fire on units here, since the Lord and the Scorpion are in no danger whatsoever. Pull the ghouls back because they're a bit vulnerable. This unit's not, yeah, I was going to say this unit's not going to be interested in coming towards us for very long. Got another really nice opportunity for Skullstorm here. Ah, they're too close. Damn. Alright, well, not to worry. Actually, you should shoot into this clump of troops. Yeah, ghouls can just run down these units, that's perfect. Well, they are not lasting long here. Considering they weren't on force march or anything. Yeah, we want to chase them down if possible. How are those ghouls doing? Alright. Yeah, they got this unit. Took basically no damage this battle. Oh, that lord's still around. Oh, fair enough. I'm gonna get my chariots in here to run down their infantry if I can. Nice thing about dropping spells like this on troops that are fleeing is you always, like, they can't, there's no way they can, like, maneuver around to dodge the cast at all. Alright, stop firing with my caskets. Now I don't believe this army gets wiped out because this is, even though they retreated from battle once, it was that, like, they weren't involved because of the lightning strike. So that's why I'm putting the effort into running them down. I might be wrong about that. Speed up. Something you can do is, like, try and just run down the units closest to getting away, and then you can turn around and finish off other people afterwards. Although that's only one dude, so don't need to finish him off. Bit of damage on the Tomb Scorpion, but more or less flawless otherwise. Although, yeah, probably could have done a better job at chasing these guys down. Would have been paying a bit more attention there. Right, 3 losses. Call that acceptable. Picked up a magic item. Missile resistance. Alright, not bad at all. Yep, money.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Okay, so he's alive, but he's not going to have very much left. And this army retreats. Alright, more level up. So now... yeah, let's just start the start the combat bonuses. Might as well.
Trusted in life. Legions rise.
So let's lightning strike this last army, and then we'll hit the troops in the garrison.
War for Nehekara.
Just really similar setup to before. I think if anything they have fewer troops here. Try having 1 chariot on each flank. Get a little extra healing on the Tomb Scorpion right away.
The dead do not rest.
I think I'll hold off on the Skull Storm until I actually get into combat. Make sure I get a really good cast.
Victory calls. At once. Boys, fight.
Yeah, 1 volley from the caskets and that unit's already pretty badly damaged. Definitely want to get the chariots behind them if I can. Okay, their lord's coming out this way. That's fine. Yeah, just retreat. If he stays away from the action, he doesn't provide his leadership boost to his troops, so if he wants to spend his time chasing my chariots, like, that's actually fine. I don't think he'll keep that up for long, honestly. We'll see though. I can just loop around in any case. Yeah. It's gonna be another slaughter of the poor Bretonnians. Yep, keep running. Aha! Nope. Alright, he's gonna get into combat with us and do some damage, but I don't really care. Yeah, the center's just disintegrated. Okay, let's try and run these troops down. Yeah, lost a chariot over there. I think I'm going to have enough time in this battle to get that back. Tomb King can go after the Lord. Yeah, nothing else to do here. Tomb Scorpion, try and kill that. Try and kill them. Yeah, just run a few of those guys down. Taking a slightly annoying amount of damage on my chariots. I think I'll be able to hopefully get one or more of them patched up before the battle's over, just with magic healing. Okay, he's broken. Good. Yeah, he's shattered as well. Yeah, keep shooting that unit, that's fine. Keep running this guy down. And yeah, over here. I think I need to get them under 10% to completely, or to guarantee that they are wiped out. Losing 3 chariots wasn't ideal there. See how much healing I can get down. Shouldn't have bothered bringing my infantry up, it's just getting in the way now. Next battle is going to be a siege, and yeah, chariots aren't so useful there anyway, so even if I can't fully replenish, it's no big deal. Alright, they're under 10%, that's good enough. This unit does not look like it has many people left. 3, yeah, okay. Can finish this unit. This unit's... now it's more or less, yeah, a couple more seconds and they'll be gone as well. Yeah, that's good enough. See if I can do a little more healing. Not sure actually, maybe the chariots don't, maybe you're not able to actually fully reanimate a chariot. I'm not sure if I've seen that happen. Like I said though, it's absolutely fine. There's so little of this army left and it was so bad to begin with that it's not going to be a danger of the end turn. So this army is going to retreat outside the settlement, like zone of control, and next I'll simply hit the settlement itself and take on whoever's in it plus the garrison, and the armies on the outside won't be able to do anything. Yeah.
Submit to your king.
Doesn't like our odds, but I think that's complete nonsense. Yeah, this is an easy settlement to attack.
Battle for the create.
Just grab the level up beforehand.
Destroy them.
We do have a lot of peasants to get through, like, could well end up taking more casualties in this battle, but it's fine. So what do we want here? Maybe... I don't think I need leadership. I think all these others are considerations. Now let's go for Conqueror. Yeah, boosting melee attack, melee defense will probably be still worth it here.
Nehekara will be mine.
Lightning Strike doesn't do anything in the sense that I still have to fight these troops, but it will reduce their leadership, which is good. In terms of troops holding the walls, they've only really got 3 units of bowmen that could be annoying. Yeah, we're going to end up with some big clumps of
Rise, my legions.
men-at-arms who are not going to have a fun time with the Skullstorm spell or Cascade of Souls or Archers. So yes, they've got a lot of troops here, but it's kind of like when I fought the Lizardmen and they had a full stack of skinks more or less in the city with the garrison as well. It still just was not that dangerous. Got a lot of magic, great. So I think I need to take out one of these towers. I think that these towers can have like fire arc here. I don't think there's just a big blind spot on this side of the city. That would be pretty silly. So let's plan to have the caskets take out this tower. Yep, start with that. Can't remember the... might be... yeah, probably safest to maybe rotate slightly around. Keep my troops like here. I don't want to get shot by other towers, and I don't want to waste more ammo than I need to taking out towers, so that's my only thought here. Yeah, just stick the infantry at the back to start, that's fine. Might use the chariots eventually, but don't need them for a while, so... there you go. And... whatever. Haven't even got troops actually manning that tower. Yes, the arc of fire of this tower is pretty limited, so it's no problem to stay out of the way of that one. I'm surprised I don't have any troops there. Oh well. Their loss. See if there's a good target for some... oh, I'm looking... looks like a great target for some magic here. Clumped up peasants, perfect. Oof. Oof. Look at this. Unless that scatters this way, it's going to do a ton of damage. And it's not scattering that way. Ugh. Look at that. Yeah, that's definitely my best cast of that spell I've had this game. 120 kills. Awesome. This tower's almost down.
Awaits.
99%. Yeah, one more shot. Good. So now we don't have to worry about our troops getting shot at all. Okay, how are we looking for another skull store? Yep, they're still all clumped up, so not turning that down. It's even better than last cast. Nope, sending some troops out. Yeah, not sure that's a great idea, but if you want, go for it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, they're still milling around for now. Wait for these archers to set up on the wall, then hit them with the casket. I think if I just focus the caskets on the peasant bowmen, and then let my own archers come up when their archers are down, and more or less shoot at their melee infantry. It's probably a good plan. These units have been depleted, so I'm not sure they're the best target for the next skill storm. These units, on the other hand, yeah, I don't care if he gets shot a bit. I want him back in here. Maybe my best cast still is just here. We'll see. Okay, 281 kills for now. Let's see how many more he gets. Gonna shoot this unit. You shoot this unit. 324. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Oops. Alright, hold on. Don't want you getting shot. Yeah, you should not have to move to shoot. Yeah, I think I'm getting a bit of a line of sight bug here. It's okay though. I can just leave it back here and switch it to fire at will. It should still shoot something. And if not, it's used most of its ammo. Yeah, it can hit something, that's fine. I feel like my skill storms, yeah, they're just perfect against slightly armored mass, like low leadership, low armor troops like the peasants. You guys really want to do this? I don't think you do. Oh, you do. Alright. I will happily take a free unit here. No, don't bother shooting them. Should put my chariots up sooner. The archers on the wall are going to do damage to their own troops rather than my single entities here, most likely. Yeah, and even though they're spearmen at arms, like, they don't do enough armor piercing damage to hurt my guys. Yeah, they're routing. try and actually make them shadow. Just one less unit to deal with when we get into the settlement. Running away from... Yeah, okay. I'm not sure where they're trying to get to, but it's not working. And they're shattered. Good. Yeah, leave them, leave them, leave them. No need to lose more troops. Or lose any troops. Alright, caskets are all done. It's good. Time to see if I can deal with some of these troops massing down here. My yeah, Skullstorm's not the most effective against cavalry. Let's just hold off on that actually. I don't need to use it right now. I think at this point I can advance and clear out the remaining archers, no problem at all. So they've got one unit here which is 18 and shaken, one unit's 29 and one that's 39, so not much to worry about. Could drop Skullstorm on top of Knights, but I just don't think it does as much damage. They move out the way as much more easily as well. See if I can catch... I will drop a Skullstorm down here, because this other infantry is just going to walk through it. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Got both units there.
Legions forward!
Were we getting shot by that tower? Yeah, we were. Alright. Let's just make sure that unit's shattered. Well, they're only broken, but there's like 9 of them left, so pretty much good enough, I think. Can actually shoot over the walls at troops here as well, although may as well start with what I can on the walls. Shooting the units in the front here is not that effective because they have the shields and also the crenellations. So maybe I actually do want to just shoot at Knights of the Realm. I'll go for these men-at-arms who are facing the wrong way though. Okay, we are wasting a few shots hitting that. What's left of that tower? Okay, that's good. Am I concerned about Knights of the Realm? Just see how much damage... Oh, they're moving around again. Yeah, I'll see how much damage the Skullstorm does and then decide if I want to shoot them over the wall. Another volley at these guys who are shaken there. The Grail Knights are definitely super strong melee fighters. Yeah, I barely did any damage with that. one slight issue with how I've set this up is because I haven't destroyed this tower. I will, like, if I want my infantry to come through the gate, I will have to march them in front of it. It's not a big deal, I think. Alright, next unit. Yeah, I want to just keep focusing on units that are facing the wrong way on the wall. Usually what happens if you focus on units on the wall is that they will send more troops to replace them afterwards. Yeah, I don't like that angle though. Ooh, maybe another good skull storm down here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I probably could have even got a better cast there. Oh, it's depending which way it's going. That's not bad though still. I was planning to hold the Skullstorms until I started moving in, but I've got still a few of them left. This is just... ugh. Ugh, give me another cast. Alright, that firepower, yeah, that fire is not very effective there. Let's try shooting over the wall at... yeah, Foot Squire's a good target. Can I hit them at all? Because they're more heavily armoured and they don't have shields. Yeah, I don't have a great view of them. Alright, these units are just going to hit that tower. Yeah, maybe this isn't... yeah, it's not working very well. What was that? Use a silver mirror, reflect the spell. Good luck with that one. I haven't heard that one before. If we get another couple down on big clumps of soldiers when actually heading through the gate, we could hit triple figures this battle. Oh, they're actually putting these foot squares up on the wall. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely happy about that. Yeah, those shots are landing pretty much unimpeded. Great. Do we still have a big blob here to cast onto? Yeah. These foot squares are getting wiped out. I think... yeah. Let's actually fire at the knights for a bit. I'm slightly more worried about... well, I'm a lot more worried about the knights in terms of when we actually go into the settlement. Can we fire over there? Angle's not going to be great. Some of the units can. Yeah. Ish. Alright, what's this? Some ambitious men-at-arms. They don't even have spears. Not that that would be enough to save them. maybe have the archers. Yeah, why don't I have the archers come around here? That probably gives them a better shot. I'll just stick them on fire at will. More or less anything they're shooting at there will be fine. Alright, that unit's pulled back. Just leave it. Yeah, I think the only concern is I didn't really do damage to the knights. But that's fine. I mean, worst case scenario, we've got our own spearmen that we can grind them down. I think I'm getting to 1,000. No, maybe not. Spoke too soon. I said I think I'm getting to 1,000 kills on this cast, but then they started moving their troops out of the way. Alright, if it comes back, come back, come back, come back. Nah, it's gone out the other side. Oh well. Okay, let's hold on to his magic for now. Get at least one more good cast to go. Used all our ammo on the archers, that's fine. Got lots of kills. Definitely did their job. So many of these units are low health, like, I don't think it's going to take much to break them. Got 1 unit of Grail Knights here. Yeah, they've got 3 units of Knights total. I don't really want to go up on the walls with my infantry. I think I'll just... Yeah, how do I want to do this? I think I'll just push through the gate at this point. Still have a reasonable amount of time left in the battle, so if I do have to like regroup, heal up and rest for a bit, I can do that. They've moved, yeah, they're kind of smart here. They've, well, not intentionally I guess, but they've moved troops away from the cluster there, so my magic's less effective.
Tomb King.
See if I can get them to come back if I stick the Tomb King and Tomb Scorpion out there. I need to knock down the gate anyway. Oh, that's not a good use of arrows. Just going straight to the tower. Shoot the Grail Knights at all? Not really. Did a bit of damage. Yeah. Sure. Even if we're not killing them, that damage is going to matter for later.
Tomb King.
These units are going to not last very long once the Sphinx and Scorpion come from the gate, I think. Yeah, I actually did pretty well against the Grail Knights. Great. This unit's probably gotten a bit too close to the wall. There we go. They have lots of troops left. This may end up in a bit of a grind where I have to send in skeletons. I'm still pretty confident though. Yeah, they just don't have many good units. Almost killed half the Grail Knights. Alright. Yeah, maybe should have tried harder to set up good shots on the Knights earlier even. Okay. Time for King and Scorpion to go through the gates. See if I can get a clump up of infantry, drop one more of the Skull Storms on top of them. I'd love if the troops on the walls just came down and piled in here.
Sacrifice them! My orders enacted.
Alright, we've got 2 more casts of this. I can spare one like that. If these units break and then flee off the battlefield, that is good enough. I don't have to kill all of them. Am I doing anything with this cast? A little bit. Wow. Yeah, Archer Fire's super effective against the Grail Knights. I'm impressed. Alright, that unit shattered, good. Just have to make sure these units don't get too tired out, because then they'll end up performing worse, but they're doing just fine for the moment. Oh. Sending the knights around, okay. I think given that, let's get in there with the infantry. Knights of the Realm, they are anti-large, okay. It's a little unfortunate. Magic's doing a decent amount of damage though. Yeah, when they're all clumped up together, magic's actually quite effective. There's not much of that unit left, in fact. Alright. Looks good. I take casualties on my skeletons, I don't mind. I've done so much damage to the other armies in the vicinity that like I'm not going to have any of these units get wiped out, even if I'm fighting more of the end turn, I think. At this point. Yep, so all these units get in there. I just might want my chariots to join in too. Alright, Two Kings taking a bit of damage here. Yeah, I think sending in the... They've got several heroes and lords here. So I think that's what's happening. I'm trying to get my Lich Priest over to actually get a protection spell down on him. Tomb Scorpion's a little stuck by the looks of it also. Yeah. See if I can actually get my Tomb King out. That's going to be difficult given our infantry is trying to come in, but he's taking a lot more damage than I want. Yeah, Spearmen take out their knights. Oh, these are more Grail Knights. Oof, okay. Yep. Yeah, try and just pull out a bit. Don't have enough magic to drop down protection, unfortunately. Ah, Tomb King's really taking a lot of damage. Okay, he's trying to get out of there. That's good. Tomb Scorpion got out. Okay, that's good. And Tomb King's out as well. Alright, phew. Was a little worried for a second there. Okay, time for tons of skeletons to do their job and grind down whatever's left. Which looks like they're doing kind of okay job at. I want one of these close by just kind of for the terror effect. A few more seconds before I can fire this off. Yeah, I'm not sure how this fight is going, actually. They look like they've done a reasonable job of kind of swamping their way in here. Although we are breaking units, that's good, that's good. Oh, I've got almost a full unit of foot squares here as well. Actually, see if we can take down their lord. That would really help if we could kill him. Getting a unit of Ushabti, like if our army ends up taking a lot of damage on this push in and we get a unit of Ushabti, that would be helpful too, of course. The knights aren't so effective here, like they're still strong, they're obviously well armoured and so on, but they're not like... They're kind of just stuck against our spearmen here, they're not using their charge bonus. There was definitely... Or there was probably some better way to handle this battle. I admit I was a bit overconfident, given how easily I managed to take out their other armies. Like, clearly attacking the settlement is a different prospect. Oh, the Lich Priest is getting badly shot up here. I didn't even realise that. That's annoying. There's hardly any archers left as well, and they're still hurting him. Alright, well, should be fine now. Yeah, so they have a paladin and they have a paladin who's in the garrison, and they have a lord here. And these are the two guys who are going to be doing a lot of damage to the skeletons. Their infantry, I mean, they're infantry too to some extent. I wonder if I can get my chariots in there. Yeah, it's probably a bit tricky to arrange now. Victory's in our grasp. Alright. So we are winning this, it's just getting... It's just going to probably be a bit more costly than I would have liked. We did kill a lot of their troops earlier, like, you know, almost 1,000 kills on him, and 200 each on the caskets, like, hundreds on the archers. Yeah. We did weaken them a lot. His area effect heal ability is strong in this kind of situation. Got another unit of men-at-arms coming in, more or less taking out those Knights of the Realm. These Grail Knights are taking a lot of damage too. I think we're doing fine. Yes, it's a bit of a slog, but we are winning. Surprised at how well the Crypt Ghouls are doing. They haven't even taken too many casualties yet. Focus on their general. Focus on Sir John. That's what some of my chariots to do. I don't think I want to try and force them through this mass of my own infantry at this point. Starting to have some leadership issues on my skeletons. Are they open? Yeah, they are open his leadership radius. 15 seconds for another AoE heal though, and close to the last Realm of Souls tier, which is more army-wide healing plus the Ushabti. I don't think these skeletons are going to end up disintegrating on me. Bretonian's definitely putting up a good fight though. Oh! Maybe spoke too soon. Yeah, looks like they've had enough now. Alright, got him. I don't know, I kind of feel like they could have made it so that the, in a siege, the defenders basically, like the army loss penalty threshold doesn't apply, they just fight to the death, but I suppose it would make being a siege attack even more annoying. I'm trying to get all my skellies in here so I can do a little bit more healing. There we go. I'm not sure this actually... No, I'm not sure this recovers entities, so it's kind of good for the Scorpion and Tomb King, but it doesn't help the skellies as much as the other spell. Alright, we're done. Post victory. Alright, but this is, I mean, yeah, it's damage that can be repaired easily over one end turn. It's this faction wiped out, essentially. They've got the remnants of two armies left that'll make a futile attempt over the end turn to take their settlement back. Can probably just auto-resolve that fight or those fights, honestly.
Victory!
Oh, nice amount of gold. Love to see that. And I will occupy.
For me, Tomb King of Nehekara.
That's interesting. -2 enemy leadership, local region, so that's going to include anyone we're fighting. Little bonus there. Right, so they have these two units left. They're taking attrition, they're just handfuls of peasants. They're absolutely no threat. I don't know what is in this army, but I'd be amazed if they feel strong enough to come attack us here.
I deem it trusted in life.
Yeah, more or less full replenishment as I expected. And we can recruit some more archers now, I see. Yes, because there's a tier 1 barracks here. Okay. So this came in at... Yeah, so this came in at tier 2. That's fine. Another public order building. Sure. I'm very happy to see these because it saves me building them and I'm not going to want troops to be stationed here long term, right? I'm just kind of coming through trying to take this out. Oh, have we discovered Sartosa now? That would be unfortunate. This is always the risk when you expand, like take ports. Oh, this isn't a port actually. I take that back. It looks like I have them line of sight, but not necessarily... haven't necessarily discovered them, so we'll see. Anyway, just go through whatever else I have to do this turn.
You are not him.
I'll keep Arkhan here. There's no way this army's going to attack.
No.
There's no need to make aggressive moves down this way, I think. lots of gold. What can we do with that? Gonna start upgrading this. This is a bit expensive for what you get, I think. 4,000 gold to grab a Screaming Skull catapult. Yeah, 2 more turns to the incantation of Tahath. I think I'd rather save up for that. That'll also let me... Yeah, that'll also let me go through another cycle of the lords who are producing jars, and because I'm currently getting 14 jars from characters a turn, and I'll be able to get that up to, I don't know, 20 something. So let's save money.
The ultimate shrine.
So everyone moved. Yeah, the army can stay there. Enforced march, that's still fine.
My older brother.
Yep, leave him there. Arkhan's fine.
I am critic proof.
Yep, this all looks good.
See, father, I command.
Might even actually get far enough across here to do that raiding quest.
Not
Alright,
my
so I'll end the
gaze,
turn here,
me.
and because I took the last settlement, these 2 armies are going to come in and fight me. Don't expect it to be a problem though.
I am my father's son.
Alright, I forgot to have that guy join Arkhan's army. Just do it next turn. Slowly starting to paint the map over here in this lovely sandy yellow. Yep, come at me. Bring it on. Okay, so I can't, or I don't want to auto-resolve that, but this is not going to be a problem.
War for Neheja.
Depending how this goes, I might actually gain HP here because of all my healing. Like, my Tomb King for sure is going to gain HP here. Finish the battle with more health than he started, it's funny. The fact that, yeah, one other thing, going back to that discussion of like the lightning strike and kind of fighting multiple battles in one turn. Oh, an army comes in behind us. Huh. Okay, well. I was gonna say let's just deal with that right away, but nah, I think I'd rather just sit back, let my magic and healing and chariots and caskets and so on do damage. But yeah, the point I was going to make was with fighting multiple battles in a single turn, one other thing is you get all your ammunition back. So I fought like 4 or 5 battles between my own turn plus this end turn, right? I think this is the 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th, and my archers get like 5 rounds of ammo. Pretty good. Could even just completely sacrifice the garrison as a distraction. I don't think I need to do that though. Stick them down here. Lich priest back here. Chariots can stay there. Let's just go get a bit of damage down. Start the healing. So they initiated this battle, so the onus is on them to come to me, which I am more than happy to let them do. Send my Lich Priest out to drop some magic. They're at low health. They're as soon as they get in range of artillery, just redeploy the casket over here. As soon as they get into range of our artillery, they'll start taking a lot of damage, I think. Maybe the... looks like they're coming after our chariots. I don't think that's a very good strategy. I'll have them just loop round. This is a bit greedy. I don't really want to get into combat with their lords, but if I can pull him into archer range, that's totally fine. I just kind of clip that unit with the magic. It's alright. Yeah, they can maneuver around wherever they want. Like, it's just not gonna do them any good. I will redeploy just like this, since this army seems to be coming in first.
So be it.
Definitely more than happy to fight them piecemeal like this. Yeah, now I just have to watch their lords. They're the only scary ones. This guy I can just swamp. No problem. Oops. Lost track of their overlord, that's a bit careless. Doesn't look like he's achieved much though. Yeah, he didn't have enough health at the start of the battle. I imagine this guy's not going to stick around for long either. Nah. Yep, looks like they've had enough. This guy's shattered and about to get wiped out. Yeah. Good stuff. Bit of extra damage here, but again I think we're just more or less healing it all over the end turn. Got the Lord, nice. Actually should get the chariot to try and chase these units down. And these cavalry. One of the lords is getting away, doesn't really matter. That unit's gonna wiped out. Got so much magic, I'm even casting a Skull Storm to get the extra healing. Alright. Yeah. I think this is little enough gold, and I've stacked enough for the campaign movement range for now that I'll grab some more canopic jars on this one. Alright, so he's not totally wiped out, but this army's not going to be able to do much. Okay, so I do have that army coming down. I'll have to see how strong that is and whether I can just take it out with Arkhan. Yeah, they went to raiding stance as well. Okay, so that was all very successful. Army completely full strength thanks to my insane replenishment, so took effectively no casualties last turn, like no lasting casualties. Wiped out this faction. Yeah, they've got they've got their lord with that much health. I don't really care what he does anymore.
I am mighty.
Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Good progress here. Turning the slow defensive early game into more aggression. Planning to take out Thegan's Errantry pretty soon here as well. And I think all of these territories are ripe for the taking. Just have to not get too overconfident. Yeah. So see you next time.